Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it. All right, guys. So let's get into the last topic of the day, which is Gilbert Arenas being arrested for illegal high stakes poker games. Basically, we're going to be breaking down a CNN article in my interpretation of what has happened. From I, I just can't believe this is like I can't believe the headlines has been like just taken over by sports media personality. Not even sports in general, because it's been kind of slow in sports. Other than the Hall of Fame game that's kind of happening in the MLB trade deadline. There's some other things happening also in the world of soccer. We'll cover that on the next episode. But it's in my honest opinion, I just can't believe what's going on right now. So let's break down the CNN article where it is written by
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Kyle Fletcher, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas, arrested in connection with illegal high-stakes poker games. All right. Former NBA star Gilbert Arenas was arrested Wednesday and is accused by the Department of Justice of being a part of high-stakes illegal gambling ring that ran out of one of his California homes. Arenas, 43, is facing a federal indictment on a count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, one count of operating an illegal gambling business, and one count of making false statements to federal investigators. Wow. According to the Justice Department, Arenas rented out an Encino, California mansion to host illegal poker games. If convicted, Arenas faces up to 5 years in prison on each charge. That's about 15 years. 3 charges, that's 15 years, right? On Thursday, Arenas posted a video on Instagram of him dancing down a flight of stairs saying, "Can't hold me, baby. They can't hold me." Actually, give me a second here. Let me find you that video.
You better not.
Golden State.
Free.
Joe Arenas, free for you, ladies and gentlemen. Help me. Free. Oh my God. I'm back on the streets. This ain't got shit to do with me. Just rented the house. Wasn't a part. Look at that. That's Gilbert Arenas for you, ladies and gentlemen. That man is free. Can't hold me, baby. A caption posted. Oh, okay. A caption posted along with the video read, "This ain't got shit to do with me. Just rented the house. Wasn't a part of the festivities." According to the Associated Press, Arenas attorney Jerome Friedberg said outside the courthouse Wednesday that he hadn't had much time to speak with his client and couldn't comment on the case. At this point in the case, he is presumed innocent, right? Friedberg said he has the same right as any other citizen to that presumption. Wait, what? He has the same right as any other citizen, that presumption, and that's how he should be treated. CNN has reached out to Friedberg for comment. Arenas is a former 3-time All-Star who played 11 seasons in the NBA, most notably with the Washington Wizards, and more recent years, he's become a popular podcast host on Gil's Arena, in which he and other former players discuss basketball. According to the indictment filed by prosecutors in Los Angeles, Arenas directed Arthur Katz, 51, to stage the games. Prosecutors are saying he's the one that directed somebody to stage the game. Katz would then prepare the home and collect rent from the other individuals accused of being involved in the scheme. Yevgeny, I think, or Evgeny? I think I'm going to say Evgeny. Evgeny Gershman, who the department describes as a suspected organized crime figure from Israel, Evgeny Drovesky, Alan Austria, Yaran Cohen, and Ivan Kralchen would then manage the illegal gambling being done at the home, according to the indictment. I am sorry if I butchered those names. I think if these are Israel names, I'm not from Israel. I try my best here. Okay, I try my best here. Uh, all the other defendants face charges as all the other defendants face charges of one count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business and one count of operating an illegal gambling business. No lawyers for Arenas or other defendants were listed in court documents on Wednesday afternoon. Justice Department investigators accused Arenas co-defendants of collecting money off each prize pot, inviting people to play in the games, hiring young women to serve drinks, provide massages, and offer companionship. We know what companionship is, guys. You know, they basically just to the people playing the games and then collecting a portion of what the woman earned from their work. So they okay, so that last part was basically like they got tipped and then they collect the tips and get like tax the tips or something like that. Now, companionship, that is just another fancy word in my if you know, you know. That's just another fancy word for prostitution. Companionship means, oh, if you tip me $150 or $250 or whatever the fuck amount, I'm assuming, oh, if you tip me $1,000, I might give you some satisfaction, right? That's essentially what companionship is. At least that's what I think companionship is, at least in these terms, when it comes to what they were hiring these women to do. But it is noteworthy that he's not being brought up on any like RICO charges like Diddy was, right? He's not like trafficking women or anything like that, or at least that's not what he's being indicted for. According to the indictment, investigators obtained text messages between Arenas and Katz that show the two planning to host alleged illegal poker games at the mansion and even came up with poker tables that bore Arenas' name and image. The two also discussed financial matters and payments over text messages, according to the indictment. Oh, that's a picture of Arenas poker. Whoa. Poker club. Gil might be in trouble if those are a photo of a poker table included in the indictment against. Oh, wow. Oh, Gil might be in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, he might have set it all up. He didn't participate. He rented the house. He didn't participate, but they got images. Oh, he's in trouble. Guys, technology nowadays, if you haven't noticed, read the fine print to anything you consent to, because your microphone on your phone is constantly on. I don't know if you guys have noticed this or realized this or anything, but if your microphone is on, it's picking up whatever you're saying. That's why whenever like you go on your phone and let's say you've been thinking about potatoes or you've been thinking about like recipes or gym workouts or whatever, when you go on your Facebook, like you go on your Twitter, the algorithm will generate those things because it is actively listening to you, collecting that data and populating things that you will like in your algorithm, right? So, with that being said, they can easily take that technology and record your messages. If you're texting, like, just I'm just saying, like, you got to play smart. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! The text messages cited in the indictment show the defendants scheduling the alleged illegal gambling nights, financial matters, recruiting women and dealers to work at the house, recruiting security, and other matters, according to prosecutors. The indictment says Arenas sent text messages asking about money collected at the games, complaining about players being intoxicated and trying to find hosts for the gambling nights. The home used for the alleged illegal gambling nights was raided in the early hours of July 20, 2022, with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security investigators seizing money that was found in the master bedroom of the home. The former Washington Wizard attempted to get the money back by filing a petition with the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Prosecutors say Arenas falsely told them he was not involved in the gambling that was taking place at the home. In fact, as defendant Arenas then knew, defendant Arenas had knowingly provided gambling equipment at the Gable House. Gable or Gamble House? Gable House to be used to host an illegal poker game on July 19, 2022, had knowingly rented out the Gable House to be used to host the illegal poker game on July 19th, 2022, and was collecting rent from the host for operating an illegal poker game at the Gable House on July 19th, 2022. The indictment states one of the defendants faces additional accusations. Gershman is charged with entering into a sham marriage with Valentina Kojokari, and the two of them face 3 additional charges: 1 count of conspiracy to commit marriage fraud, and making a false statement on an immigration document. Prosecutors allege Gershman paid Kojokari for her participation in the marriage. According to prosecutors, they both submitted false information on the immigration forms. And that, my friends, is the entire article. Now, in summation, you, my friend, I hope you don't do 15 years, bro. I get the best lawyers, spend the most, spend the money that you need to spend, my guy, because from the pictures I've seen, from what prosecutors are stating they have on you, it doesn't look that good. Does it? If they got text messages of you actually telling somebody, hey, we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that, we need this, we need that to host these poker games, it kind of puts you in a rock place. Now, with that being said, I personally didn't realize that it was illegal to host a fucking friendly fucking poker game at your house. Now, in this situation, I don't think it was necessarily friendly, and I don't think these guys were all friends. These were high stakes poker games with like 4 or 5 big ballers, maybe 6 high end players. But I just get burner phones, guys. Like, if you're gonna do illegal shit, like, think it completely through, because 1000%, the moment you act, the moment you do it once, they're caught onto you, and they are following you, and they are recording you. Don't think you got lucky. Do not think you got lucky, especially if you're moving with a lot of money. Now, to sum up this episode, what are the lessons we learned today? Number 1, with Marcus, my friend Marcus Morris over here. Marcus Morris Sr. Be liquid at the casinos. Don't take a marker. Don't gamble. If you just don't gamble. If you don't have it, don't gamble. Right? If you don't have it physically on you, there's no need to gamble. Dude has made over $100 million in his NBA career. Went to jail, was humiliated in the public eye in front of his family at a fucking airport for $265,000, which is chump change to this man. So pay your debts on time. Pay your debts on time. Don't gamble. And if you're going to gamble, make sure you have it on you, because casino owners will send the law after you, and they will do it legally, and they will be assholes to you in the process until they get their money. And if they are other types of casino owners, man, you might be in the middle of the ocean somewhere. Depending on I think he got saved because he was famous. Because, dude, oh Lord. That's the lessons I learned from Marcus Morris Sr. today. Uncle Ocho. What did I learn from Morris? What did I learn from Unc over here? NDAs are important. at this point in life, if you're gonna pursue a relationship and you are of a higher standing, and you're rolling in other circles that aren't necessarily the same circles you've been rolling in or you're accustomed to rolling in, especially Shannon Sharp. Uh, bro, you need to. I know you like. I know you love OnlyFans models and you love them young type things. But you see what you've gotten yourself into, Shannon? Do you see what you've gotten yourself into, Shannon? And it hurts me a little bit because I am such a big fan of yours. I support your content. I love watching Unc and Oach show. I haven't watched it recently, and I haven't really watched it in a while. I'll come on here and there. I've just been busy with life and 2 kids and everything, so I don't necessarily have the time. But I love Shannon Sharp. His content his content has made me feel like I'm a part of like his family. It's so entertaining. It brings a joy to my heart. And for him to be going through these things, man, it's just protect yourself. Know who you don't trust anybody. That's the first thing my mama taught me. That's the first thing he forgot. Don't trust nobody. And if you got to, pay it off. Make sure you pay it at the beginning. You paying for the signatures that you're gonna need to justify what you're doing. At the end of the day, just pay for it, right? Just pay it. Just yeah. Get NDAs, get NDAs, get consent forms for sexual activities that you're going to participate in. Get NDAs for your relationship. Fucking, if you have to, make sure there's like a clause in that contract where you're allowed to record for your benefit and for her safety or whatever. Like something, man. Because it pains me that you got sued. You got sued in I believe in what was a consensual relationship, where it was more or less a money grab. Where I genuinely believe, I don't know the relationship. I haven't necessarily dove really deep into the details, but I genuinely believe you guys. The moment you broke up with her was the moment all of these problems started because the money wasn't coming in from a big baller like you because you were taking care of probably everything like you were just accustomed to doing. Because I'm pretty sure that's the kind of human being. Uh, what I learned from Ocho, man, you gotta pick better friends. Nah, I'm kidding. It just bad place, bad time. Don't put yourself in a bad place, bad time, and make sure. Oh, another thing, check your sources. Make sure whatever information you're putting out there, you are putting out the correct information. That's why I'm sticking to facts and I'm making it abundantly clear in my video that these are just my opinions and the things that I've learned from these guys. And Gilbert Arenas, what did I learn from Gilbert Arenas? If you're ever going to do anything shady, any shady ordeal, like for example, run an illegal gambling ring, maybe grab a couple burner phones. Don't use your actual cell phone number to like set these things up. Granted, I think he was genuinely going in with the intention of setting up friendly poker games, air quotes, and not thinking he was doing anything wrong or illegal. But because gambling laws in California, nonetheless, are very fucking strict, and I didn't even know that hosting a gambling night at your house was illegal. I think that's fucking crazy. Um, but yeah, just burner phone. Get a fucking burner phone. Like it don't cost you more than 10, $20 at a Walmart and do your illegal shit that way. Remember, your phones record everything. Realize what things you're consenting to. Understand that your whatever text messages that you send out, it's not necessarily between you and the other person you're texting. It's literally between you, the other person you're texting, and the phone company. If you're sending it via conventional means, via text messages, pictures, whatever it is, they can go to the phone company and get all that stuff. So just remember those things. Don't gamble unless you have it on you. Better timing, just better timing, and check your sources before you comment on things and put out false information. Get consent forms get NDA and consent forms for any activities that you're going to be participating in. And if you can't pay for whatever it is to make sure if you are as famous as these gentlemen, you are not in the public eye. Because at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. It's money. I hate to say it, but in this day and age, it's all about money. What are you willing to pay for your comfort and for your satisfaction? I'm sorry, but that's how life is right now. And for Gilbert Arenas, if you're going to do something legal, burner phone. Because remember, technology nowadays will record everything, especially your phone. It's recording everything. So if you're using your normal phone line to send text messages, maybe think of a better way to do it, or get a burner's phone that you can easily dispose of. And yeah, guys, that being said, this episode, after an hour and a half, has concluded. Thank you for watching the latest episode of N1 from the End Zone with your favorite host, King NPB. You know that's me. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the content. Leave a comment so I know if you agree or disagree with my takes. Always remember, desire is power. If you desire to be great, you have the power to be great. Thank you for watching the latest episode of N1 from the End Zone. I will see you next time.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast, where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops.